This is Bonnie from Soulstarbliss with your April 2017 mini tarot reading. Let's take a shuffle here, Pisces, and see what's coming up for you in this month of April. Here we go. Let's shuffle. And here we go. Okay. Oops. Come on. Get up here. Okay, here we go. Please remember this is a general reading, and if you'd like one just about you, please stop by my website at www.soulstarbliss.com. Get your reading purchased, and we'll get one set up for you, and we'll get started on that as quick as we can for you. Looks like excuses need to be gone now. Okay, we can't, or we do, a lot of us do, we dwell on the pain from the past, and it seems to just rear its ugly head, but you know what? I have a feeling that a lot of you are going to let that pain go. Not saying it's going to be forgiven or forgotten, but wow, it's almost as if you say, okay, carried this long enough, time for it to go. And I know that sounds so simple, and I know it is not, but a lot of you are ready to do that, and that's going to be really good for you. Some of you are going to be hearing from someone from the past. I feel it is a male with brown hair. I know that couldn't possibly be for everybody, but some of you are going to. Messages are important. I don't know why I want to tell you that, but they're going to be important. Excuse me. It says Wheel of Fortune's coming for you, and that's a good thing. It says maybe you're going to be at the right place, right time. Maybe you're going to look at things differently. Just says that things are going to be on the rise for you. Things, again, I just can't get over this feeling, being at the right place, right time. Knowing what to do before you need to. God, that sounds like a riddle. I don't mean it to. But this Wheel of Fortune right here is just saying that things are going to improve for a lot of you. Again, I can't get past that, being at the right place at the right time. So if you feel a need to run out for an ice cream cone or something out of the ordinary, I would go if I were you. Or maybe you make the wrong turn and you end up meeting someone you haven't seen before, or meeting somebody new. I don't know what it is, but you're going to be glad about it. It says that you are a chariot, one who achieves greatness. Don't let anyone take that from you. It says don't let anyone tell you you're not good enough, that things aren't good enough, that you don't do things good enough. Just believe in yourself. If you believe in yourself, it really doesn't matter what others say. So don't let anyone steal your thunder in that department. Some of you are wanting to go somewhere. I think some of you are wanting to change jobs, maybe look for something new, or maybe it's just a move. You're going to be able to. Those of you that want to, or some of you anyway. It says there's going to be gaiety in the midst of change. Things seem to be going up and down. A lot of you are really busy, working really hard. Don't forget to stop and, excuse me, take time for yourself. It says all work and no play makes for one dull person. It says alms dispense with justice. Money will come. What you need will be there when you need it. One more thing is needed for something that's coming. Let's see if we can figure it out. Whatever you're waiting for, that thing that's going to let you celebrate, a lot of you, it's going to be here this month. April's going to be a good month for surprise things that we've waited for, things that are going to show up. So stop worrying about it and just let it happen. Remember, if you hear from someone from the past, which I think you're either going to hear from them, hear about them, something like that. And again, that's not for everybody. It's some of you. They're still the same. If they weren't so good before, they're still not. If they were great before, they still are. And also, someone coming back from the past is a good thing to remember now. It doesn't matter what's gone. It matters what's left. Sometimes, especially if it's family, it takes a long time for people to get the courage to reach their hand out. So some of you that are wanting to make up with someone in the family or a close friend, this is going to be a good time to do that. It says preparedness in reverse for this month would be good, which just means we look back at, how the heck did I get here? How did this situation play out? What can I do to change this to make it better? So try to get some time to yourself. Even just a few minutes alone would be great for you. It says by doing that, you're going to be able to see a lot of things. Maybe you judge someone harshly, or you were judged harshly, but by seeing how things were, you can move forward from them. Sometimes our minds will make up our own little video about how things were in the past, and time goes by, and then when we look back, we see that maybe we were wrong, or maybe they were wrong, or maybe it's not as bad as we thought it was. So it says just take some time to do that, and you'll be quite happy about that. It says don't worry so much about what everybody else is doing or what everybody else is saying. Sometimes a lot of us become prisoners, because, what's the wife going to say, or what's the husband going to say, or what's mom going to say, or dad going to say. I'm not saying that we don't take them into consideration, but we have to learn to live our lives too. It says what we're learning this month, we're going to put into practice very quickly. Some things are going to change for the better. And it says sometimes just deciding that things are going to change. If you have had enough of something, and you'll go forward with what you need to make that change. A lot of ideas, wants, and wishes are going to be pulled out this month. Maybe you've been wanting to write a book, or maybe you've been, thinking how you should remodel or change something. I think it's a time to put a lot of those daydreams, wants, and wishes, at least into beginnings. It says when you have peace, you have everything. Don't forget that peace is really quite nice. Some of you are going to have a little upheaval. This isn't for everybody. And it could be just that you can't come to agreement with someone. Maybe you could step back and say, okay, I'm going to breathe. I'm going to wait. Don't try to push someone for an answer or agree to make a change that they're not ready to. Again, that's not for everybody. That's just for those that it pertains to. It says there's going to be some choices made this month. The 2 means choices. And it says those of you that are feeling alone in what you need to do, if you have a partner, talk to them about it. Sometimes we just are so shy or so afraid to talk that we try to make decisions for other people. It says make the choices you have this month about you and you won't choose wrong. Excuse me. It says there's going to be a lot of things done this month for you. There's going to be new beginnings. Don't worry about feeling like a fool, because you're not. It says things are going to fall into place for you, Pisces. This is Bonnie from Soul Star Bliss. Thank you so much for dropping by today, and we'll see you again next month.